Hey guys, what's going on? It's MassiveJoes RAW review and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Awesome! RAW review for the viewers at home today on the all-new, novel, unique mental focus and cognition enhancing supplement from our good friends at Novo Nutrition. It is, of course, Novo Utopia N in the house. Let's get straight into it, show you guys exactly what's in it, tell you exactly what it's gonna do. It's a tiny little tub and that nutritional information panel sure as hell ain't gonna get it done. We're about to go balls deep in this here Novo Nutrition Utopia N, which from this point on in this raw review, I will just be calling Utopia because it's far easier to say. Luckily, got ourselves a big ass nutritional information panel for the viewers at home. Dilip, go ahead and cut in this nutritional information panel, man, so that it's nice and steady for the viewers to play along at home. Starting from the top, you got yourself one scoop, 2.2 grams. Got yourself about 30 of them 2.2 gram bitches in one of these 30 serve Utopia bitches. In terms of what the 30 serves is made up of, it's an incredibly simple supplement, viewers at home. We're talking about 4 active ingredients combined with some artificial colors and flavors. Starting from the top, you've got yourself citicoline. In particular, the Cognizant brand of citicoline, the registered high purity version of citicoline, citicoline aka cytidine 5-diphosphocholine, aka more commonly known as CDP choline. We're talking about a full 500 milligram dose of this here citicoline in here, viewers at home. For viewers at home who are unaware, who've never seen citicoline before, it's a psychostimulant and a nootropic. It increases the synthesis of a compound called phosphatidylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter particularly involved in increasing cognition and mental focus. Also increases, in particular, for the use in this particular supplement, increases the density of dopamine receptors, which means that the dopamine receptors in your brain are actually able to receive more dopamine. Actually, if there's more dopamine floating around in your brain, it'll be able to actually use that dopamine. Dopamine, of course, is involved in increasing feelings of well-being and increasing mood. The way that the Cognizant citicoline actually works is pretty cool to describe it to you guys, man. What actually happens is as you ingest it as citicoline, it passes through your gastrointestinal tract and in the intestine gets broken down into choline and cytidine, two separate components of citicoline. Those then individually cross the blood-brain barrier. And when they get into the brain, they reform as citicoline, which is used then to increase the neurotransmitter activity of the phosphatidylcholine and increase the density of those dopamine receptors, as I just mentioned. The net effect, viewers at home, is that you get an increase in concentration, an increase in attention, an increase in motor speed, an increase in memory, and most importantly, an increase in mental focus. A link is in the description box as well for those of you that want to find more about citicoline and in particular this Cognizant citicoline. They've got a really cool website that explains it. Goes a little bit more balls deep than I just went for those of you that are interested. Moving right along, we've then got caffeine anhydrous in a 200 milligram dose. Caffeine, of course, being a new neurostimulant. It's good to see caffeine not stupidly high dosed in this here Utopia, because they could have gone and thrown 300, 400 milligrams of caffeine in there for no particular reason and just made it a caffeine-based supplement. But they've chosen a much lower dose, a much more sensible dose of caffeine, 200 milligrams. Of course, caffeine being a neurostimulant is going to work in conjunction with the other 3 nootropic ingredients in this Utopia to help with mental focus and help you with your concentration and attention. Moving right along, we then move on to mucuna pruriens, which has been standardized for L-Dopa, of course, in this Utopia. In the 150 milligram dose, mucuna pruriens, or more particularly yielding L-Dopa, is a nootropic. L-DOPA crosses the blood-brain barrier where it's a precursor to the neurotransmitter dopamine, which we just spoke about. The dopamine receptors being elevated or their density of the dopamine receptors being increased by the acetylcholine. You've then got this mucuna pruriens delivering more dopamine to those dopamine receptors, gonna make you feel real nice, gonna increase those feelings of well-being and mood. And then finally, moving right along, we've got huperzine A, once again another nootropic, also capable of crossing the blood-brain barrier. This is really cool, this supplement, this ingredient here is really cool. It's what we call an acetylcholine esterase inhibitor. Now, acetylcholine esterase is the enzyme that's responsible for the breakdown of acetylcholine. So by inhibiting that enzyme, you're inhibiting the breakdown of acetylcholine, which means you get more acetylcholine. And for viewers at home who are unaware, acetylcholine, once again, is a neurotransmitter that is particularly useful for increasing learning capacity and increasing muscle contraction. Got yourself some artificial colors, artificial flavors. And that's what's in it. I mentioned it was a simple supplement, viewers at home, right from the start. It is very simple, but the way it's been put together is very intelligent. It's a very intelligently put together supplement because the 4 ingredients work synergistically with each other to increase cognitive function and to increase mental focus. You've got the acetylcholine, which in itself is increasing phosphatidylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter in itself, but more importantly, it's increasing the density of your dopamine receptors. So your body's able to absorb more dopamine. You've got that in conjunction with mucuna pruriens, which is yielding L-DOPA, which is a precursor to dopamine. So you've got the ingredient in there that's actually going to deliver more dopamine to the brain to actually make the most of that increased density in dopamine receptors. Then from another neurotransmission point of view, you've got an ingredient in there that's stopping the breakdown of acetylcholine, so you get more acetylcholine, another neurotransmitter that is particularly useful for muscle contractions, if nothing else. And then you've got caffeine in there, the neurostimulant that kind of just is the glue that just smacks all of the ingredients in this utopia together. It's a very well put together supplement on paper. It's really quite phenomenal. It's so the beauty is in the simplicity, I would say. When you first look at this supplement, you're like, yeah, 4 ingredients. I know what they each do by themselves and they're really not that impressive, but when you put them together as they have in Utopia, and everything clinically dosed, of course, everything's properly dosed, it really has on paper delivered quite a phenomenal supplement. In terms of how it tastes, how it mixes, comes in 2 flavors. Comes in pineapple coconut, which at the time of recording of this raw review is not yet available in Australia, only in the US, but it is coming to Australia real soon. Comes in zoom and focus action, please. Peach mango. Got myself a brand spanking new tub of Utopia right here, viewers at home. In the peach mango flavor, of course, because that's the only one currently available in the Australian market. Got the infamous MassiveJoes taste and mixability test about to go down. Double wall glass up in this bitch, so I'm keeping it transparent for you viewers at home. I'm not gonna bro punch that because it's tiny. Look, I'd have to like knuckle bro punch it. Now you know what? F it. I'm a knuckle bro punch it anyway. Boom. Ah, it smells good. Gonna take myself 1 scoop of this here Novo Nutrition Utopia, man. 1 level scoop. I'm gonna throw this bitch in this bitch. And let it rain, let it rain. Few flicks of the wrist. I'm gonna show you guys how it mixes. And I'm gonna refresh my memory on how this peach mango Utopia tastes, man. That's enough. I think that's enough. So you can see it's not perfectly mixed. I don't know if you guys can, if I can get enough zoom and focus action on that. It's not perfectly mixed, and you do tend to get some sinkers that kind of sit down the bottom, but it's such a small serve that personally I've never taken in anything other than a glass. So I would go so far as to say blender bowl is not required. for this here de Novo Nutrition Utopia. Let me refresh my memory on how this peach mango tastes, man. Ah, shit. De Novo have come through with the goods on this one, man. De Novo have come through with the goods on this one. That is, without shadow of a doubt, the best peach mango flavor I have ever tried. And I'm talking not in the supplement game, I'm talking like peach mango juice. I'm talking like, any peach mango flavor I've ever tried, that is the best peach mango I've ever, it is phenomenal. That is a damn delicious peach mango. You know what? I would go so far as to say the flavor is the tits. It's really quite good. I haven't tried the pineapple coconut because it's not yet available in Australia, but I would go so far as to say, just based on that peach mango, which is just an amazing flavor, I'm sure that they've done the same with the pineapple coconut in terms of the effects. Because that's what you're taking the shit for, man. That's what you're trying this new de Novo Utopia end for, this new Utopia. Let me firstly say, because some of the marketing around this supplement, I think may be a little bit confusing for the viewers at home. Let me firstly say that this is not a pre-workout supplement. Some people think that this is de Novo Nutrition's take on a version of a pre-workout supplement. It's not a pre-workout supplement. Clearly it's not. There's nothing in there for muscle pump. There's nothing in there for anti-fatigue. There's nothing in there for muscle power. It's lacking all of the ingredients apart from mental focus that you would want to see in a pre-workout supplement. It's not a pre-workout supplement. Let me just make that clear right from the start. That's not how it's designed to be used as a standalone pre-workout. That's just not what it's in the game to do. De Novo market it as, and it says here, right here on the tape, on the tub, it says a pre-work supplement, not a pre-workout, a pre-work supplement. So anytime where you need to be in an elevated state of cognition, to have elevated mental focus, to have elevated concentration, to just be mentally on a higher level, that's what this Utopia is for. It's not a pre-workout, it's a pre-work supplement. And that's how I've been using it. That's how everybody at MassiveJoes has been using it. As before you have your most mentally demanding task of the day, before you're about to sit down and go through and answer 200 emails, before you're about to sit down and go through inventory reports, before you're about to sit down and work on that assignment that is, you know, a difficult assignment, or is gonna require you to concentrate and think laterally and think really long and hard about what you're doing. That's what this Utopia is for. It's designed as a pre-work supplement. So with that in mind, it's incredible. It is. In terms of, the difference is usually in raw reviews, when I'm raw reviewing pre-workout supplements and I talk about mental focus and we talk about ingredients like choline or CDB choline or N-acetyltyrosine or acetyl L-carnitine, or those sort of crossing the blood-brain barrier mental focus ingredients that are in pre-workout supplements. They're in there to give you the tunnel vision type effect, to give you the get into the gym, focus on your workout type effect, and rip the gym to shreds. That's the kind of effect you're looking for in mental focus. Utopia is completely different. It's designed to put you in an elevated mental state. It's designed to take you, not necessarily give you tunnel vision focus, but allow you to operate on a higher mental level, a higher mental capacity than you otherwise would. The best way I can kind of describe it, it's a very difficult supplement to explain because it's new, because it's novel. We've never seen anything like it. The best way I can describe it, in terms of just the easiest way I can describe it, is if you've seen the movie Limitless. That's what this supplement is designed to do. It's designed to help you operate at a higher mental level than you normally would. It's designed to help you crush your work. It's designed to help you crush, if you're a student and you're studying at university or college or high school, it's designed to help you knuckle down and crush your assignments. If you're a gamer, it's designed to help you lock down, focus on your gaming and just destroy the game that you're playing at a particular point in time. It's really designed to just remove all limits. Effectively, that's what I'm saying. It's like the movie Limitless. It's designed to remove all limits and just allow you to really operate psychologically, not physically, operate psychologically on a higher level. Just like we have pre-workout supplements that are designed to increase your performance physically in the gym. This Utopia is a pre-work supplement. It's designed to increase your performance psychologically, designed to increase your performance mentally. And on paper, the way the ingredients, I mentioned it before, the way the ingredients have been laid out is really quite intelligent. And in practice, I mean, I've never taken a mental focus supplement that has this kind of effect on me. It really is next level. It is just incredible mental focus, amazing efficiency at whatever you're doing, incredible ability just to psychologically just smash the shit out of whatever you're doing. It's really incredible. We refer to it at MassiveJoes as mental gains. Effectively, this Utopia helps you make mental gains. In terms of the side effects, the really good thing about it is because it's not stupidly high in caffeine, you don't crash on it, you don't get any kind of elevated mental state and then you get a really reduced mental state, you just go full potato. You don't get that at all. It's just like you go into an elevated mental state and then you just come back down to normal. So you don't crash on it, which is fantastic. The really, really cool thing about it is, unlike a lot of pre-workout supplements where the effects are transient, with Utopia, the ingredients in there, the effects are cumulative. So the more you take it, the more that you consistently, and I'm not saying take 4 or 5 scoops a day, I'm saying the more you consistently take it on a daily basis. So what I do is I take 1 scoop a day. The more you consistently take it at 1 scoop a day or 2 scoops a day if you choose to dose it twice a day, the better the effects get. The effects are cumulative. They add on top of each other. Increasing the density of your dopamine receptors gets better and better and better. Increasing the amount of acetylcholine gets better and better and better. So the effects are cumulative. The more you take it, the longer you take it for, the better the effects get. Viewers at home, I'm excited about this supplement, man. This is I like new supplements. I particularly like supplements that open up a whole new level of supplementation. This is a whole different kettle of fish we're talking about here, viewers at home. This is a whole different category of supplementation, and I'm truly excited for this supplement because I've been taking it, and from a work perspective, it's got me more excited than a pre-workout from a physical perspective. Let's put it like that. I'm going to call it. I would have to go so far as to say that this Novo Utopia is the best mental focus and cognition supplement we have seen thus far. Without a shadow of a doubt, viewers at home, if you're in the market for something that's going to allow you to operate at an elevated mental capacity, you got to go and get yourself some of this Novo Nutrition Utopia. Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes RAW review and everything else on our YouTube channel. And guys, that is MassiveJoes RAW review on the all-new Novo Nutrition Utopia, and in the house. And I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Stay massive.